Hello, my friends. Today, I want to share something very simple, but very powerful. Many people believe they need more time to learn English. They feel busy, tired, and overwhelmed. But the truth is, you don't need more time. You just need to use your time better. Think about this. Every day, you spend time scrolling, watching videos, or doing things that don't really help you grow. What if you take just 15 minutes from that time to practice English? That small change can create a big difference. You don't need more books. You don't need complicated lessons. In fact, too much information can confuse you. What you really need is consistency, just one page a day, one small step at a time. And most importantly, you don't need perfect English. You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to speak, even if it's simple, even if it's not perfect. Because every time you practice, you are building confidence. That is how real progress happens, not in one big moment, but in small actions repeated every single day. So, today, I want to give you a simple system. A system that is easy to follow, but powerful enough to change your speaking ability. It is called the 15-30-15 method. 15 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, 15 minutes at night. That's it. Not 3 hours. Not a complicated plan. Just 1 hour a day. But done consistently. Let's start with your morning, because the way you begin your day quietly shapes everything that follows. These first 15 minutes are not just study time. They are the direction of your entire day. In the morning, your mind is fresh, your brain is calm, and there is no noise from the world yet. This is a rare moment when your mind is open and ready to absorb something new. In these 15 minutes, you don't need to rush or do too much. In fact, doing less is better. Just focus on one small action. You can read a few English sentences, learn 5 new words, or listen to a short audio and repeat it. Keep it simple, but stay present. When you wake up, you can say to yourself, "Today, I will improve my English. I am not afraid of mistakes. I am learning step by step." These sentences may look small, but they are powerful because they train your mindset before they train your language. After that, take one small lesson and practice it gently. For example, say, "I go to school. I went to school. I will go to school." This simple pattern helps your brain understand time, present, past, and future, without stress. Repeat it slowly, not to force yourself to remember, but to feel the rhythm of the language, because English is not something you master in one day. It is something you build, quietly and consistently, every single morning. Then comes lunchtime, and this is where most people lose their time, without even noticing it. You check your phone for a few minutes, and suddenly, 30 minutes have disappeared. Nothing changes. Nothing improves. But what if you use that same 30 minutes to change your English? Just half an hour a day, but used with purpose, it can completely change how you speak. During this time, you don't just watch or listen. You use the language. You speak, you write, and you think in English. You take a simple topic, like your daily routine, and you start talking slowly. For example, you say, "I wake up at 6. I brush my teeth. I have breakfast. I go to work or school." It doesn't need to be perfect. What matters is that you keep going and don't stop. You can also stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself. Look into your own eyes and say, "I am improving every day. I can speak English." At first, it may feel strange, even uncomfortable. But this is how confidence starts. Not from knowing more, but from using what you already know. Another simple way is to ask yourself questions. What is your name? Where do you live? What do you do? Then answer them again and again. It may feel basic, but this repetition is powerful. Because when you repeat, you remember. And when you remember, you speak with more confidence. And slowly, that confidence turns into real fluency. Then comes the last part of your day, the 15 minutes at night. This is not just study time, this is reflection time. The moment when your learning becomes real. You sit quietly, without pressure, without rushing, and you look back at your day. You gently ask yourself, what did I learn today? Which words did I practice? What mistakes did I make? Then you write them down, even if it is just in a small notebook. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be honest. For example, you might write, today I learned beautiful, busy, and happy. Today, I practiced I am going. I went and I will go. Today, I spoke for 5 minutes in English. That is enough, because this is where real progress begins. Not in big moments, but in small, honest steps repeated every day. Before you go to sleep, take a moment to read a few lines again, slowly and calmly. Let the language stay in your mind. Let it feel natural. Because what you repeat at night, your brain remembers. And over time, without pressure, without force, English becomes a part of you. Now, listen carefully. This method is not magic. It will not change your life in one day, and that is precisely why most people quit. Not because they are not smart, but because they expect quick results. They want to feel better immediately, and when they don't see it, they lose motivation. But the truth is, language does not work like that. Language is not a race you finish quickly. It is a relationship you build slowly. And every real relationship needs time, patience, and consistency. Let me be honest with you. This method is for you, even if you're a beginner, scared, or think your English is weak. Because it does not require talent. It does not require perfection. It only requires one thing: consistency. 15 minutes in the morning may feel small. 30 minutes at lunch may feel easy to skip. 15 minutes at night may not seem important. But when you repeat these small actions every day, they begin to change you in ways you cannot see immediately, but you will feel later. Now imagine a real student. Not perfect, not disciplined, someone who feels lazy, who feels stuck, who thinks English is too difficult. But one day, that person decides to try. Just a little. No pressure. In the morning, he reads a few simple sentences. At lunch, he speaks a little, even if it is broken. At night, he looks back and notices what he learned. At first, nothing feels different, and that is the hardest part. Because you are working, but you don't see results yet. But after 1 week, something small happens. He starts recognizing words. After 2 weeks, he begins to form simple sentences without thinking too much. After 1 month, he is still not perfect, but he is no longer afraid to speak. And that is the moment everything changes. Because confidence does not come from perfect English. It comes from using English without fear. Now, let's talk about mistakes. Because this is where most people get stuck. The truth is, mistakes are not the real problem. The real problem is silence. Because when you stay silent, nothing changes. But when you speak, even imperfectly, you start to grow. Many learners say, I am afraid of grammar. But think about this. No one speaks perfectly at the beginning. Even children learn by making mistakes again and again. So why should you wait? Just speak. Even if your sentence is not correct, it still has value. For example, you may say, I go market yesterday. Yes, it is not perfect, but it is a step forward. And tomorrow, that same sentence becomes, I went to the market yesterday. That small improvement is how real progress happens. Now, here is something very important. When you speak, you are not only practicing words, you are training your brain. At first, you may translate from your native language, and that makes you slow and unsure. But with daily practice, your mind starts to change. Instead of translating, you begin to think directly in English. You don't think in another language first. You simply say, I want water. Simple, clear, and natural. That is how fluency begins. And remember, fluency is not about big or difficult words. It is about expressing simple ideas clearly and confidently. And remember this simple truth. Small habits repeated every day quietly change your life. The 153015 method is not just a routine, it is a system that builds your confidence step by step, even when you don't notice it at first. But let's go deeper. Learning English is not only about speaking better, it is about becoming someone who is not afraid to express ideas. At the beginning, you will feel uncomfortable. You will hesitate, stop in the middle of a sentence, and question yourself. That is not failure. That is growth happening in real time. Most people quit at this stage, not because they are incapable, but because they are not patient with themselves. But if you stay, something powerful begins to change. You stop chasing perfect English, and you start building real communication. And that is when confidence begins. Now, imagine yourself after 30 days. You are still not perfect, but you are no longer silent. You respond, you try, you stay in the conversation. That small shift from silence to expression is the real turning point. Your morning becomes your reset. One simple sentence like, "I will improve today," is not just practice, it is a decision. What you repeat shapes how you think, and how you think shapes what you do. At lunchtime, you stop being a passive learner and become an active speaker. You speak, even if it feels uncomfortable, because confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build while feeling uncomfortable. At night, you reflect, not to judge yourself, but to see your progress. One word, one sentence, one mistake, that is enough. Because progress is not about doing everything right. It is about showing up again the next day. Now remember this, fear does not go away before you act. It goes away while you are acting. Every time you speak, even a little, your fear becomes smaller. And every time you stay silent, your fear becomes stronger. That is the truth most learners don't realize. So when you feel afraid, don't wait. Speak anyway, even if your voice is slow, even if your words are not perfect, because fluency is not built by knowing more. It is built by using what you already know. In real life, it starts with very small moments. You go to a shop and ask, "How much is this?" You meet someone and say, "Good morning, how are you?" These are simple sentences, but they are powerful because they break your fear in real situations. And that is where real confidence begins. You don't need complicated grammar rules at the beginning. You don't need a big vocabulary. What you need is practice, repetition, and real use. That is why this method works. It gives you a clear structure, but without pressure. It helps you move forward, step by step, without confusion. Now, imagine yourself 6 months from now. If you stay consistent, you will speak simple English more naturally. You will not overthink every sentence. You will not be as afraid of making mistakes. You will start joining conversations instead of avoiding them. And people will notice the difference. And when that moment comes, you will understand something important. It was never about talent. It was never about luck. It was about showing up every day, even when it felt uncomfortable. So remember this, English is not just something you study. It is something you use to live your life. And every skill you want in life is built the same way, through small actions, repeated every day. Give yourself 15 minutes of focus in the morning, 30 minutes of courage during the day, and 15 minutes of reflection at night. Stay with it. And one day, you will realize that English is no longer something difficult. It has become a part of who you are. And when that happens, you won't just understand English. You will finally speak it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye for now.